Hello and welcome to Score English, the podcast where we talk about exciting topics and learn English together. I'm your host, and today we have a very special episode for all the racing fans out there. We are going to talk about Formula One and the biggest news in years. The title of our episode is Ferrari's new Masterplan. Can Hamilton win his 8th title? We will look at Lewis Hamilton's future, a huge rule change, and learn some important F1 words. So let's get started. First, let's talk about the big move. In 2025, the 7-time world champion Sir Lewis Hamilton will leave his team Mercedes to join the legendary Italian team Ferrari. This was a huge surprise for everyone. Hamilton driving for Ferrari in the famous red car is a dream for many fans. But while 2025 will be exciting, the year we really need to watch is 2026. This will be Hamilton's 2nd year at Ferrari. Why is 2026 so important? The answer is simple. New rules. Big new rules. So what is this master plan for 2026? In Formula One, the rules for the cars change every few years. This is to make the racing better and to bring new technology into the sport. The 2026 changes are some of the biggest we have ever seen. It's like hitting a reset button for the whole sport. First, the engines will be very different. The new engines will have much more electric power. Almost 50% of the power will come from the electric part of the engine. Also, they will use 100% sustainable fuel. This is a fuel that is good for the environment. This is a huge step for Formula One to be more green. Second, the cars themselves will change. They will be smaller and lighter. This should help drivers race closer to each other, which means more exciting battles on the track. When cars can follow each other more easily, there is more opportunity for overtaking. Because everything is new, the engine and the car design, every team starts from zero. The teams that are winning now might not be the fastest in 2026. This gives a big opportunity to teams like Ferrari and a driver like Lewis Hamilton to get to the top. Now let's learn some key English words that you will hear all the time when you watch Formula One. This will help you understand the sport better. We have 3 words for today: downforce, DRS, and apex. Our first word is downforce. Downforce, downforce. This is a very important idea in Formula One. Downforce is the force of the air pushing the car down onto the track. The wings on an F1 car are designed to create this force. Think about an airplane wing. An airplane's wing lifts the plane up into the sky. An F1 car's wing is like an upside-down airplane wing. It pushes the car down. This helps the car's tires grip the road so it can go through corners at incredibly high speeds without sliding off. More downforce means faster corners. Our second word is DRS. DRS. DRS stands for Drag Reduction System. Drag is the air that pushes against the car and slows it down. So a drag reduction system helps reduce that effect. On the back wing of the car, there is a small part that can open up. When the driver presses a button, this flap opens. This allows air to pass through easily, reducing drag and making the car go much faster on the straight parts of the track. Drivers can only use DRS in special zones on the track when they are very close to the car in front. It's designed to help them overtake. Our final word for today is apex. 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 The apex is a specific point in a corner. It is the middle point on the inside of the turn. When you watch a race, you see the drivers follow a special line through a corner. They go from the outside of the track to the inside and back to the outside. That point on the inside is the apex. Hitting the apex perfectly is the key to being fast. It allows the driver to carry the most speed through the corner and get a good exit onto the next straight. It's all about finding the fastest path, and that path always goes through the apex. So now you know about downforce, DRS, and apex, three key elements that affect a car's performance on track. But the world of Formula One is also full of special terms for race situations and strategies. Let's learn three more common and important words you'll hear during a race broadcast. Our first strategy word is undercut. 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 This is a clever pit stop strategy used to overtake a car without actually passing them on the track. It's all about timing. Imagine two cars are racing very close together. The car behind decides to make a pit stop earlier than the car in front. When it comes out of the pits on fresh, new tires, it can drive much faster for the next 1 or 2 laps. These laps are called the in-lap and the out-lap. The car in front is still on its older, slower tires and has to complete another lap before it can pit. During that time, the car with the new tires gains a lot of time. So when the front car finally makes its pit stop and comes back out, the car that pitted early has gained enough time to be ahead. It's a powerful tool, but it can be risky if the new tires don't get up to temperature fast enough. Our second race strategy term is oversteer. OVERSTEER. Oversteer is a term you'll often hear commentators use when a car looks like it's about to spin. Oversteer is when the rear of the car loses grip and starts to slide out during a corner. The back of the car is trying to overtake the front. Skilled drivers can sometimes control a small amount of oversteer to help them turn the car faster, a technique often called drifting. However, too much oversteer will lead to a spin. It's a delicate balance and a true test of a driver's skill to manage. Our third and final strategy word is slipstream. 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 This is another key concept for overtaking, similar to DRS but more natural. When a car is driving at high speed, it creates a hole in the air behind it, a pocket of low-resistance air. This is the slipstream. If a car behind can get into this pocket, it experiences less air resistance or drag. This means it can go faster without using more power. Drivers use this to get a speed boost on long straights to catch up to the car in front and prepare for an overtake. It's like getting a tow from the car ahead. So let's bring it all together. We have Lewis Hamilton, one of the best drivers in history, moving to the most famous team, Ferrari. And we have the 2026 rule changes, which give every team a fresh start. This is Ferrari's Masterplan. They are putting all their energy and resources into building the best car for these new rules. Can they do it? Ferrari has not won a championship for a long time. They have the money, the history, and now they have Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton wants to win his 8th World Championship. This would make him the most successful driver of all time, alone at the top. He is looking for one more chance to make history. But it won't be easy. Teams like Red Bull, Mercedes, and McLaren are also working hard. They also want to be the best in 2026. The competition will be very, very tough. So the final question is this: will Ferrari's big plan work? Can Lewis Hamilton use this opportunity to win that historic 8th title and end his career on the ultimate high? We will have to wait until 2026 to find out, but it's going to be incredibly exciting to watch. That's all we have time for today on Speeding Up Your English. We talked about Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari, the massive rule changes coming in 2026, and what it all means for his dream of an 8th title. And you learned 3 new phone words: downforce, the force that pushes the car down; DRS, the system that helps cars overtake; and apex, the key point in any corner. I hope this helps you enjoy Formula One even more. Thank you so much for listening. Join me next time for another interesting topic to help you speed up your English. Goodbye for now.